This morning's conversation here, we've been talking about the weird ways of getting injured. Kicks Country 92.9. But absolutely none of it has been actionable. By that I mean you can't recover for it because it was just a matter of stupidity on your part, my part, or whatever. On the other hand, there are situations where folks get injured and can recover. That's why on Wednesday mornings we like to present Ask the Lawyer with Bruce L. Scheiner, attorney for the injured. Got him on the phone again today. We've got an answer to a question coming up. Might be yours if you've ever submitted one. If not, I'll tell you how to submit one coming up in a moment. Please help me welcome Bruce L. Scheiner, attorney for the injured. Good morning, Bruce.
Good morning, Todd. How are you doing this morning?
Excellent. Thank you. How are you doing?
We're doing great. Thanks for asking.
Everybody staying healthy at home and in the office?
Everybody's staying healthy. We've been blessed.
Yeah. Really got through most of it fairly unscathed, and now that things are starting to wind down, although there's that new variant out there that they're talking about. So, again, probably should think about vaccination.
Well, there's a large group of people that are objecting to the vaccination. And although that's a personal decision, Absolutely. I really don't understand why. The research has been done. It's very, very safe. It prevents you from getting the virus. The only people that get the virus are people that don't get vaccinated.
Exactly. And like you say, it's a personal decision. I always like to say, I'm not trying to change your mind, but if you're on the fence, I'd like to kind of push you one way or the other.
I agree.
All right, let's get down to the question of the week. It's a little complicated. You'll have to follow me kind of carefully on this one, but I know you'll be able to provide a good answer. You ready?
I am ready, Todd.
All right, Bruce, this is what our question says. My niece had attended a wedding shower at a local Venice restaurant. When she left, she was struck by a car as she crossed the street. She was taken to the hospital with multiple broken bones and a severe head injury. It turns out the girl driving the car that struck her was at the same restaurant. According to the police report, the girl driving was drunk and got arrested for underage drinking and drunk driving. Unfortunately, she only has minimum insurance, and my niece doesn't have uninsured motorist coverage. My sister's friend knows the girl who was drunk driving, and she indicated that the bartender at the restaurant was her boyfriend's best friend who knew the girl was underage. That's why it gets complicated. Is there anything a lawyer could do? Well, I'm sure a lawyer could start by unraveling all of the relationships here because I'm not even sure I'm following, but I know Bruce got it. What do you make of this situation?
Well, here's the key. The at-fault driver was underage. She was drunk.
Right.
And the key factor is that the bartender knew her personally and knew that she was underage.
Right.
In Florida, we have what's called the Dram Shop Act, which allows you under certain very strict conditions to sue the establishment that served the alcohol.
Okay.
And one of the conditions is knowingly serving an underage person. So this person who is drunk and underage fits in that category. Again, it's very strict. It provides two separate areas where you could sue a bar. One is where the bartender knowingly serves a known alcoholic.
Okay.
Obviously, it doesn't fit in this category, but we've had several cases where we've made very substantial recoveries under those facts. In this case, the bar knowingly served an underage person, and that establishes liability on the establishment that served the alcohol.
So the fact that the teenage girl had only minimum insurance, the victim here has no uninsured motorist insurance, that doesn't mean there's no recovery possible.
That is correct.
Okay, and it sounds like she's got lots of expenses coming up, and definitely wants to should speak to a legal professional pretty quickly, wouldn't you think?
Absolutely, and again, those are very difficult cases, but it looks like the facts are in her favor.
That's good to hear, and I'm sure that'll bring some relief. Bruce,
as I said, we've been successful in several cases against the bar or establishment serving the liquor.
As well you should. If somebody serves knowingly an underage person, it doesn't get more inappropriate or wrong than that.
I agree. It's not a good circumstances.
All right, Bruce. Thank you again for lending your legal expertise to one of the questions that we receive. And as always, we look forward to talking to you next Wednesday.
Thank you, Todd. I look forward to speaking with you as well.
Let's give it up again for Bruce L. Scheiner, attorney for the injured, and the answer of the week. If you'd like to submit a question for future consideration, all you have to do is go to our website and type in the keyword Bruce, B-R-U-C-E, and you'll go right where you need to go. Now, if you have an immediate problem that needs immediate attention, you might not want to wait, and I don't blame you. Call the Port Charlotte office of Bruce L. Scheiner and Associates, 941-743-7777. 941-743-7777. And tell them that Todd sent you from Kicks Country 92.9.